driver's hands on the throttle tight. Digital winds through endless flight. Flying high, delivering dreams. Memories cutting through streams. Crypto's world, a pixel gleam. A pixel gleam. Towers blink like a heartbeat slow. A cargo hold full of tomorrow's glow. The 80s roar where the engines go. Skylines grid, a glowing maze. Through the static, grip the sky. Flying high, delivering dreams. Metal wings cutting through streams. Crypto's world, a pixel gleam. A pixel gleam. In the black, a beacon shines through the circuits and the lines. Crither whispers, the sky is
Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, chatting, everybody? Y'all having a good Wednesday. I had to run some errands this morning. Ate breakfast with the parents. Went and got my grocery shopping done for work next couple of days, and the possibility of being iced in over the weekend with the chance of losing power, obviously, here in the South. So, yeah. But here we are. In game, we're going from Rome all the way down to Cairo today, a 3-hour block time flight. So welcome aboard if you're here. We do have some surprises today. We are officially in BeyondATC as an airline. And you'll hear that in a moment as confirmation. So exciting things for us, exciting things. So hope y'all again are having a good day. Since it was on our minds, Fly Tampa did release a patch to the patch. So they're out with 3.1. Supposedly fixed a lot of things. I did a flight last night on the old one and I enjoyed it. There are some bumps, some elevation issues in one of the taxiways that they addressed. I don't know if they addressed this sphere yet, but I know somebody was working on an XML, fixing one of the XML files yesterday. So hopefully they fix that for us though, so we don't have to do that. Other than that, get a little music going here. Rainy jazz. Or maybe not. Somebody's. So we'll get that ready for y'all. But let's get into this and have some fun. Let's keep the volume on for y'all. Some of that flight sim volume going. Turn the APU down a little bit. Hop in the old cockety pit and let's get to our flows. So overhead, we're going to turn on the ADIRU. And on early. We're going to get that beacon on. Everything else is set. Let's untune the radio real quick. And there it untuned itself. Yeah, there's some key binds that got screwed up again, it sounds like. On the radios. So let's pump over here. Move them chocks. We're going to release all ground vehicles and make sure all doors are closing and armed. So you can see our 2 doors are armed there. Good right there. Let's go back over to the electronic flight bag. Quest our route. See us heading out over the Mediterranean. It's our Q at 10,003. We're going to head and dial that in. Got that set. And let's go down to our FMC. Actually, let's jump in and I want you all to hear for the first time on stream how it responds to us. Flume delivery mobile 214 heavy requesting IFR clearance to Cairo. And there you go. You got us. You got us in there. 0634. We're going to get this tuned in. 0634 set. Spin that over. Get that in. Let's just jump over here. All right, we're good there. Go back to the pilot seat. And back to the FMC. So remember, runway 25. Finishing the net. We're going to go ahead and grab this, throw it down. And request our route. There it is. We're going to set the payload, set the fuel. And select the route. Ooh, I am thirsty today, chap. I did buy 2 more cases of water. We want to load that uplink. While it loads, we'll sit here and twiddle our thumbs. We're going to activate it. Well, let's put in runway 25. And now we'll activate it. So performance initialization, we're going to request it. But yeah, Mobile Airlines is in BeyondATC, so feel free to join us. There comes the links. We want to accept these. Get that 0 fuel weight in. So this has us at a cruise altitude of 330, so it sounds more like it. We'll go thrust limits, takeoff. It will be 5-degree flaps. The center of gravity of 27.4.25, 152, 159, 167. We'll turn the FMC to 172, right there. Excuse me. Runway 25. Go get our information on that. The heading on that runway is bum, 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 bum. Runway heading is 247, so we're going to set our bug over here to 247. So initial altitude, we're going to tune it up to 15,000. Not too high, not too low. Because standard instrument departure, we are on SOSA 5. Let me pull up that chart and look at it real quick. SOSA 5. I don't see any altitude restrictions, less than 200 speeds. Max is 200 knots. Next, max 250 into cruising flight level 10,000. Yeah, there's no height restrictions or anything that we see. All right, let's go back down to the FMC. Departure arrival. So our departure is 25 and we are on SOSA 5. SOSA 5A to be exact. With the transit, no transition. Let's look at our flight plan real quick. Go ahead and kill this discontinuity. However the hell you pronounce it. To CVO. Let's see what our arrival is supposed to be. That's index 170. We're going to approach via CVO. 5 right is going to be our landing. All right, there we go. So let's check it out one last time on the legs. There we go. Everything is set. All right. All right. Well, that's set. Let's make sure we're good on everything else. Do have flight crew and stuff ready. Looking pretty good as the sun sets here in room. No scenery add-ons today. Mobile 214 heavy, ready for push and start. So northwest will be to the left. Nose left. Flight director on, VNav armed. Go ahead and get these kicking. Quebec. 1002. Changed, we're good. And now we're waiting on them to hook it up. Which, I don't know why she hasn't been in here yet. My parking brake is set. It's that right there. There we go. There we go, chat. Yep, we're fully into BeyondATC. Which they did do a patch yesterday. That's when I downloaded and figured it out. Hello. How are you today? Hopefully you are fine. We'll go RTO. We're going to go flaps 5. We got to set our trim to 4.25 once we get going. Truck should move up in a second now. Remember, we're going nose left. So yeah, you'll get this flight out of me today. We'll get a flight tomorrow. And then we'll work Friday, definitely. Saturday and Sunday are pending weather and electricity. So if we get out for work, which I suspect we may due to ice all over the road, we're supposed to get at least an inch ice. Ain't driving on that shit, even though I'm from Chicago. It's ice. If that's the case, I'm home and I have electricity. You'll see me stream Saturday and Sunday. No family dinner Monday because there's still going to be ice. All right, let's get these engines going. I'm going to go start with our right engine first. All right, we got 20. Let me kick it over here. Let's go out here and listen to it. Listen to that, baby. Definitely will get the sound pack. But the 737 as well. Sounds make such a good difference. Such a good difference. Did I? Nope. I'm silly. I never omitted you guys' sound. There you go. My bad. Y'all, I've been sitting here talking. Y'all ain't heard shit.
Waiting for your confirmation for good engine start.
Let's go to the overhead and hit up the left engine number 2. All right. Get over here to my checklist.
Royal Air Maroc 941 Juliet, taxi for departure.
Royal Air Maroc 941 Juliet, runway 25, taxi via Sierra, Mike, Romeo, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo.
Runway 25, taxi via Sierra, Mike, Romeo, Bravo, 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 Royal Air Maroc 941 Juliet.
Cairo 1359 at gate 409, request pushback and engine start.
Cairo 1359, theme ground, pushback approved, face northeast.
Pushback approved, face northeast, Cairo 1359.
Okay, dropping our flaps to 5. RTO set. Let's let them know our engines are good now.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Disconnect. We all that now. Get our taxi on here in a second. Let me go ahead and turn off this APU. And let's not forget to set our trim to 4.25. Here we go.
Track disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Blind these guys yet.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Skyups 1919 at ramp 317, request pushback and engine start. Skyups 1919, theme ground, pushback approved, face northeast.
Alright, waiting on him to show us the pin and we'll go.
Skyups 1919.
Cairo 1359, request taxi to the active.
Oh, he's waving goodbye. Let's say have a good trip and we're good to go.
Runway 25, taxi via November Zulu, Golf, Papar, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo.
Runway 25, taxi via November Zulu, Golf, Papar, Bravo, 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 Cairo 1359.
I don't know why it's showing us delayed because we are right on
Ramp
time.
208, taxi via Delta Foxtrot, Charlie Echo, Charlie, Delta, Echo Alpha. Ramp 208 via Delta Foxtrot, Charlie Echo, Charlie, Delta, Echo Alpha, Aegean 65 Romeo.
Mobile 214 Heavy, request taxi to the active.
Mobile 214 Heavy, runway 25, taxi via Echo Golf, Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo, Bravo.
Runway 25 via Echo Golf, Delta, Delta Mike, Bravo, Bravo, Mobile 214 Heavy.
Let's go. Let's get.
Cairo 1435 at gate 404, request pushback and engine start.
Cairo 1435, theme ground, pushback and engine start approved, face northeast.
Pushback approved, face northeast, Cairo 1435.
There's Steve right there.
To the active. Skyalps 1919, runway
Feel free
25,
to
taxi via
join
Echo
our
Golf, Echo
Discord
Bravo,
as
November
well. We're
Golf,
getting that up and
November
running.
Bravo, Bravo, Bravo. Runway 25 via Echo Golf, Echo Bravo, November Golf, November, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo. Skyalps
Feel free to
1919.
join us just for the chat, pictures, and the fun. We have a battleship section because I'm a battleship nerd. We have obviously our Microsoft Flight Sim section. We have a Star Citizen section, and we have a real aviation photo section. We also have only pause. Pet pics. It looks like somebody getting ready to go there.
Lufthansa 238, ramp 210, taxi via Delta Foxtrot, Charlie Echo, Charlie Delta Echo Alpha.
Ramp 210, taxi via Delta Foxtrot, Charlie Echo, Charlie Delta Echo Alpha.
We do need a little commuter plane for the airline. So next plane will definitely be a Cessna 172, and then I gotta pick another passenger aircraft. Because we had the 737-8 passenger, and then we have the 777.
Royal American 941 Juliet, contact Fiend Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, Royal Air Morocco 941 Juliet, bye-bye.
801435, runway 25, taxi via November Golf, November Bravo, Bravo Bravo.
Runway 25 via November Golf, November Bravo, Bravo Bravo, hit arrow 1435.
He loves it.
Air 354, gate 422, request push.
Love people to download our stuff.
80354, Theme Grand pushback approved.
Again, we use FS Hub for our virtual airline tracking. You see Volante at the top. FS Hub does have tracking software with it.
81359, contact Theme Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7 at arrow 1359.
We will use it, but just not yet.
Fueling 6226, gate 612, request pushback. Fueling 6226.
And see, there's a little bit of cloud cover here at sunset.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
But clearly, it'll be dark in Cairo when we get there. We deliver some pasta and breadsticks. So the runway is not that far away. I have a feeling we're going to buy this scenery as well eventually. We're going to pop into another country now for our VA career. Germany, Italy, US. Next will be Egypt. That'll be 4 countries. So we're definitely getting our world tour in.
Charlie Echo, Charlie Delta, November Golf, Echo Alpha, Papa.
You got a plane coming down Delta we're going to have to wait on here.
Skyalps 1919, contact Fiend Tower 118.7. Over to Tower 118.7, Skyalps 1919. Have a good afternoon.
You're going to see another aircraft pop out on the right here any second. So we're going to wait right here.
Request taxi.
See him coming.
Runway 25, taxi via November Zulu, Golf,
Hopefully he goes straight. Otherwise we're going to have issues.
Runway 25 via November Zulu, Golf, Papa, Bravo, 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 Air 3.
Alright, there he goes. Let's get it.
81435, contact Fiend Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7 at arrow 1435. Have a good afternoon.
Fueling 6226, ready to taxi to the active. Fueling 6226, runway 25, taxi via Romeo, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo.
Uh-oh, got a plane coming.
Via Romeo, Bravo, 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 fueling 6226.
And another plane coming. Let's see what they do. They need to hold him now. So all this traffic you see is injected by BeyondATC. Unless he's turning left right now, we are in trouble. Okay, he held on his own. It looks like the AI for the ground traffic's pretty smart. They held him at the point, and they needed to because I'm making that left right in front of them. So good on you, BeyondATC, with your AI. Good on yous. Yeah, BeyondATC is coming on way. And I like it better than Say Intentions. Say Intentions is a subscription base. I don't like that. I did pay for the premium voices in BeyondATC, but
Mobile 214 Heavy, contact Fiend Tower 118.7, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.7, Mobile 214
you
Heavy.
hear I'm letting Steve handle everything.
Mobile 214 Heavy, ready to go, runway 25.
Mobile 214 Heavy, runway 25, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 25, Mobile 214 Heavy.
These on. One on the active. See, there he goes, two in front of us that took off.
It's Arrow 1435, contact Roma departure 130.9.
Contact Roma departure 130.9, Arrow 1435.
Mobile 214 Heavy, Fiend Tower 10402, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 cleared for takeoff, Mobile 214 Heavy.
Here we go, folks. Up and away. Open up on V1.
V1.
Up and away. Get that gear up. Flaps up. Clear the flaps.
Mobile 214 Heavy, contact Roma departure 130.9.
Beautiful.
Contact Roma departure 130.9, Mobile 214 Heavy. Departure, Mobile 214 Heavy, 1,400 feet.
Mobile 214 Heavy, Roma departure, good afternoon. Identified, climb to flight level 100.
Climb to flight level 100, Mobile 214 Heavy.
Flying our departure here today. Look at that reflections off the water. They look good. All right, let's kick in the autopilot. Could be speeding this up here too. Off. Getting that speed up.
Roma departure, radar 354, good afternoon, 1,400 feet.
Tower 354, Roma departure, good afternoon. Identified, climb to flight level 150.
Climb to flight level 150, Tower 354.
Mobile 214 Heavy, contact room radar
Center on 131.1, Mobile 214 Heavy.
Yes, just make sure we don't have any weather in front of us.
Heavy. To flight level 076 for flight level 100.
Mobile 214 Heavy, run radar, radar contacts, climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Mobile 214 Heavy.
0. Get that dialed in.
Radar 2061, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110 at hour 2061.
10,000.
Room radar, hit hour 1359, climbing flight level 137 for flight level 160.
Radar 1359, run radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320 at hour 1359.
Nice flight here.
X-ray, launch 3 November, runway 07. Report ready for descent.
Pick on that music.
November, runway 07, ready for descent. Ryan and Charlotte X-ray. Ryan and Charlotte X-ray, descend to flight level 200. Descend to flight level 200. Ryan and Charlie X-ray. Charlie 902, contact me on radar 124.925, bye-bye. Contact me on radar 124.
Okay, chat, so what's on y'all's radar today?
Have a good afternoon.
It's like the whole southeast U.S. is ready for this storm.
Ready for descent. 521 Mike, runway 26, ready for descent. Radar 1721. Radar 1721, descend to flight level 220.
So once we hit flight level 19, we'll request 330 and see if they'll give it to us. I don't know why SimBrief gave us 190. Okay, I'm not going to deal with the rain though. Sorry, chat.
Run radar, Skyhawk 1919 to flight level 090 for flight level 120 direct to Riffy.
There we go.
919, run radar, good afternoon. Radar contact, climb to flight level 250. Climb to flight level 250, Skyhawk 1919. Radar 2061, contact run director 121.25.
Good clips going here with the speed. Clouds, but nothing, no weather to worry about. Steve is good.
Sunset 1226, contact run radar 123.95. Contact run radar 123.95, subject 1226. Have a good
You're over there on YouTube. Hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, wherever you're at. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Doesn't cost you a thing. As always, I appreciate feedback on the streams, so give it to me. Good, bad, or indifferent. I don't care. Feedback is feedback. Have an issue with the audio? Let me know. Like I said, I gotta make a checklist for streaming as well. Alright, coming up on 19, let's see if they're gonna give us another altitude. Let's request it.
Mobile 214 Heavy. Request altitude change.
Mobile 214 Heavy, reject any altitude.
Mobile 214 Heavy would like flight level 330.
Mobile 214 Heavy, confirm the altitude, flight level 330.
Affirmative, flight level 330, Mobile 214 Heavy. Alright, we got our altitude change. That's good. There we go. She's starting her ascent, so we're good. Up, up, and away, chap. Let's see, who called me? Why? She knows I'm in here. So, did all my errands today, got them done. Grocery shop, put some gas in the Jeep getting ready for this storm. I'll top off the Jeep when I go to work Friday. I'll pay 40 cents cheaper because it's in a different state that taxes a lot less. So, that makes a world of difference for sure. 40 cents a gallon is quite a bit. And I got to drive down there anyway, so why wouldn't I take advantage of it? Typically, before work, I'll have to put an extra $5, $10 in the tank just to get me down there. It's just like 4 in the morning. It's a 45-minute drive, so it's an hour drive coming home. And then if there's weather, I fully expect it to take up to 2 hours to get to and from work. But we'll see. We'll see what it does to us. We used to live in Chicago, so But it's still ice. Snow and ice mix, so ice is not fun no matter where you're at. Snow I can live with, I can get around in that. Ice, I don't mess with. Once that ice hits, starts Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, part of Monday morning, yeah, it's gonna be nasty. Grocery store wasn't too crazy yet. Wife did make fun of me for buying those little candle fillers. Like, why in the world did you get that? I'm like, one, if the power goes out, you're gonna want something to heat. Two, if the power goes out, you can cook soup on these. So she's never done it before, so I'm one of those crazy guys, you could say. Oh, yeah. This will be our first trip down into Egypt in Flight Sim ever. Uh-oh. A little bit of turbulence. A bit of turbulence here. So my guy, Saying, he's the other guy that joins me in with the VA. He's helping me run it. There's his Twitch. He hasn't streamed since last weekend, but he typically streams. Life happens to all of us, so I didn't stream yesterday. I did get a flight in though, so I got my flight in. I might have to report turbulence if this keeps up. Which you can do that in BeyondATC, as I'll show you momentarily. If we get another bump. Anyway, room radar reporting turbulence at flight level 330, mobile 214 heavy. See, there you go. We'll be okay right here for now. Yeah, I'm a nerd for pictures and flight simming. It's good. The 3-hour flight. 1917 is our ETA. Get a little over 2 hours to go, chat. Hey, Sam, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you got it right there. Let me pause the music so you can hear it, and I'll report turbulence again. And good afternoon, saying.
Identified climb to flight level 390. Climb to flight level 390, Royal Maroc 941 Juliet.
Mobile 214 Heavy reporting turbulence at flight level 330.
Home radar, Helvetic 44 Lima. Good afternoon. 3,300 feet.
And I think.
Ryan FO X-ray Delta, descend to flight level 180. Descend to flight level 180, Ryan FO X-ray Delta. Helvetic 44 Lima, run radar.
Okay, maybe it forgot us.
Helvetic 44 Lima, 5 miles from UTV, turn left, heading 050, maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILSC, runway 05.
Turn left, heading 050, 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILSC, runway 05, Helvetic 44 Lima.
Ryan 78 Delta Echo, contact Mosaic Control 119.825.
So with the patch, you could click stuff. It doesn't block this stuff out either, saying. I don't know if you knew that.
France level 3918, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, France level 3918.
Yeah, it forgot us. So let me.
Run radar, radar 1435. Good afternoon. Leaving flight level 130 for flight level 130.
Let's do a radio check.
Radar 1435, Rome radar, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320, radar 1435.
Radar 1359, contact me on radar 124.9.
Too much traffic.
Contact me on radar 124.925 and tower 1359.
Mobile 214 Heavy, radio check.
Mobile 214 Heavy, readability 5.
You there? It's in, sir. It's in. We are officially in BeyondATC. Yeah, we're making progress. We are making progress.
Error 1607, through flight level 130 for flight level 160.
Radar 160.
We're flying from Rome down to Cairo today.
Climb to flight level 330 at error 1607.
Ryan Charlie X-ray, descend to flight level 100.
Yeah, I did a 737 flight last night,
Ryan and Charlie X-ray.
testing the new Vegas scenery down to San Diego.
32 Alpha Echo, contact Rome arrivals 125.5.
Or the Vegas patch before the patch.
125.5, Iberia 32 Alpha Echo.
It looks good. They had a couple things to fix. I did download the patch today, but I haven't tested it yet.
Contact tower.
But I'm back in Europe now.
1 Helvetic 44 Lima. Bye-bye.
June for Charlie Alpha, contact me on
I just got to learn the 737 startup process fully.
radar 124.9.
This is the 777 so much easier.
Good afternoon. Alpine 606 Quebec, Rome radar, expect Galaxy 1 Charlie, runway 06.
Expect Galaxy 1 Charlie, runway 06.
So we'll get the Cessna 172 painted next month, and then we still got to pick one more aircraft as well. And then I need to get some landing and or takeoff videos in flight, so we can film like a little goofy commercial.
Airlink 31, flight level 310. Airlink 31, Rome radar identified.
Yeah, we're making progress, sir. We are making progress.
Rome radar, Tunair 724, flight level 360.
Turn 724, Rome radar identified.
Run radar, radar 3.
Weather to our right.
Leaving flight level 124 for flight level 150 direct up.
Yeah, I hope you had a
54, Rome radar identified, climb to flight level 300.
couple of good days, saying.
300, radar 35.
I was surprised you responded last night whenever I sent the BeyondATC message to you. I figured you were asleep. Or maybe you were just waking up. I don't know.
Run radar, 15 Kilo Tango, descending via right 4A, flight level 206.
I hate this camera seat.
Rome radar, radar contact.
Aircraft over there. lead. Ah, we're going to flight level 350 momentarily. So it is step climbing us.
Ground radar via Airlines 297 descending by a map of Tree Alpha, flight level 185.
You're in a step climb we didn't request. Oh, you were up? Okay. I was like, I'm figuring that was the middle of the night for you, but I was like, okay. Hopefully everything's good. So you might get, you weren't here, you might get a stream out of me Saturday and Sunday this week too. I have a feeling work may be canceled. Because we're supposed to get ice Saturday morning and all day Sunday, so I think Friday may be the only day we work this weekend. And that's hopeful that the power stays on, because when it's ice they snap power lines, because they'll hang on the power lines. So we will see, sir, we will see.
Ryanair Charlie X-ray, contact Palomar approach 120.2. Contact Palomar approach 120.2 Ryanair Charlie X-ray. France Solar 3918, contact Roma arrivals 125.5. Contact Roma arrivals 125.5 France Solar 3918. 8 hour 1760, run radar, expect hold up 10.
Yeah, we gotta pay our stupid HOA fees. I gotta pay my GoDaddy email account fees. And then I'm hoping by March I can get that honeycomb Bravo throttle for my setup here. I'm going to get the MCP from Wind Wings eventually, but I'm just waiting for their shipping stuff to calm down before I commit to it. A week after next, a week after that, I'll have some overtime at work. That's what I'm going to use it for. Buy myself my birthday present, my Christmas presents. That's typically what I do every year, so it doesn't financially affect us and we don't have to worry about it.
Rome radar, Tenor 216, flight level 369er.
Tenor 216, Rome radar, radar contact. Ryanair for X-ray Delta, contact Rome radar 123.95.
Center 123.95, Ryanair for X-ray Delta.
Arrival will be 10:14.
Rome radar, Cairo 1795, through flight level 113 for flight level 140.
6 knot wind at 70 degrees, -4 Charlie, 299 or 4.
Climb to flight level 290. Climb to flight level 290 at Cairo 1795.
Okay.
Cairo 1644, contact me on radar 124.925, have a good afternoon. Center 124.925.
Yeah, I enjoyed flying the 737 last night. Too many planes to fly. Next thing I gotta just figure out the reversers on these aircrafts because they're not working correctly.
Air 1391, run radar, expect Idona to prepare, runway 10. Expect Idona to prepare, runway 10 at Air 1391. Tune Express 1301, run radar identified. Run radar at Air 1733, passing flight level 110 for flight level 140 direct HO. At Air 1733, run radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 290. Climb to flight level 290 at Air 1733. At Air 1760, Delta 10, runway 35.
Get that logo light on.
Delta 10, runway 35, ready for descent at Air 1760. At Air 1760, descent to flight level 270. Descent to flight level 270 at Air 1760. Ram radar, Croatia 381, leaving flight level 084 for flight level 110. Croatia 381, Ram radar, good afternoon. Radar contact, climb to flight level 220. Climb to flight level 220, Croatia 381.
That's good. I'm glad we're in BeyondATC. And since the patch, it seems to be working a lot better, saying. Yeah. We are on YouTube, and we are on Twitch,
Runway 10, ready for descent. Air 1391.
which is always good. Get this music kicking again.
190, Air 1391.
Mobile 214 heavy, contact room radar 123.95, bye-bye.
23
Center
decimal
123.95, mobile 214 heavy. Rome radar, mobile 214 heavy, flight level 330.
Mobile 214 heavy, Rome radar, identified.
Identified. All right. So yeah, hopefully they get EDDM scenery bridges fixed, the taxiways over the bridges, because that's a game changer right now. It's Simwings, I believe. Charlotte, hopefully fixed. I can live with Charlotte. It's just a slight elevation issue, but it's just enough to be annoying. If they just bring it to 24 standards, it'd be good. Fly Tampa's Las Vegas version 3, which is basically just a patch. Fixed a lot of things. When I flew it yesterday, day before yesterday when I streamed it, you saw some elevation issues on the taxiway. It was just really bumpy and rolly. They did release a 3.1 patch today, so I don't know if that addressed that issue or not, or if it addressed the issue with the sphere not working during the daytime. There were some guys that tracked down where it was in the XML files for Fly Tampa in the community folder that we might be able to fix it. So we'll look at that if it's not fixed. Other than that, we flew into Salt Lake City. The default software seemed to have an issue on one of the taxiways where we hit a wall or something. It said we crashed. So, gotta look into that. Might have to, yeah, deal with that. So we'll eventually, as we expand, we'll expand some hubs into North America. We got some in Europe already. We'll expand down into Africa. I want to expand into Asia. Just everywhere. I want to be a worldwide VA. And we'll expand as we get a bigger fleet. Like I said, next month, we're looking at a little Cessna 172. There's a small plane, so people can still enjoy the fun. And it'll be the default Cessna 172. We'll pick another one from there for next month. We're going to do 2 a month for the next few months. So right now, like I said, we have the 737-800 for passenger service, and then we have the Boeing 777 freighter for cargo service, both from PMDG. And we want to get it where you don't have to buy the add-on packs to fly with us. We want to use default aircraft too. That's why the second aircraft next month will probably be a default aircraft as well. But join, there's the link. It's run through FS Hub, free tracking and stuff. The only fee we had to pay was me getting it so we could have access to stuff for the VA, which I was glad to pay. And we'll go from there. So yeah, so far so good is everything. 777, I pretty much got it down. Just gotta keep working on my landings. I'm the like slammer of the VA. I keep our maintenance crew, keep them in check, make sure they have a job. Usually I run from 3s to 6s, hundreds on landing rate, which is bad. Slowly coming down, but still. Like yesterday, I landed 737, and you can look on FS Hub. I'm listed there under Crythorn. It gives you your landing rates, and it's for everybody to see. So we can delete them if you want. We have that ability, but I will never criticize anybody for a hard landing because I'm the hard landing king. You can see coming up here is the boot. Interesting fact about the boot. My grandfather, who passed away 4 years ago in World War II, fought starting in the boot with the U.S. forces moving up through Italy. He was injured. He got a Purple Heart in Italy for a mortar attack. He took a little bit of shrapnel, so he got a Purple Heart. He fixed the duck landing craft. He was a mechanic. He was assigned to a duck landing craft company. He used those skills the rest of his life. Worked for the mechanic for the postal service and everything.
Grim Raider, at Arrow 1607. Good afternoon. Descending via Dotus 1 Foxtrot, flight level 330. At Arrow 1607. Rome Raider. Radar contact. Flight in F4 X-ray Delta QNH 1000. Expect the me runway 10 with the stage.
And saying, if you're still there, I think the next two aircraft, I'm gonna get your country's flag on it. The 737 has a U.S. flag. 777 has no flag. So if you want it on the 172, let me know. Or if you want it on the other craft that we pick, let me know. Because I want us to represent everybody in our airline with our paints, if possible. Hopefully we get big enough, it'll be too many aircraft, but at least for the founders, I think it's a good idea. And you can even pick the tail number. And that's where we're at right now. Ooh, I'm tired, chat. Right on, right on. Yeah, I figured you'd like that. Did you take your hand at trying to pay? Oh, it's a stock plane. You said you could do the ones that were from 2020 up, so okay.
Ryanair 4 X-ray Delta, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, Ryanair 4 X-ray Delta.
If I ever get time, I'll look at the repaint stuff. I used to do it in X-Plane. I'll look at that too. I don't know know, maybe Blender's the way we do it. Blender's free. Blender 3.1, I think somebody said to use. Ah, stop that. I don't know why. Chase plane does that still. Yeah, I know. I know, that's what we got to figure out, that KTX2 to convert them. I'm sure there's an easy way to do it, we're just missing it, but still. Get it there. Let's see if it wants us up to 350 yet. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Got a ways to go. Ways to go. But yeah, we'll get those converted. Get some more people recruited, hopefully. Just have fun with it. Because I would like, I don't know if you have it, I'd almost like to start a military wing with DCS. Because I love DCS too. I know I'm everywhere on these aviation stuff, but we can start a little mercenary group with DCS. Have fun with that too. We'll get it there. Mobile Solutions is the way to go right now. For MS-24 with our BeyondATC, now that we're in, so.
Ground radar, Skydops 1919, flight level 250.
Skydops 1919, room radar contact.
Hey everybody out there, I am Crythor. I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube live currently. You may be catching the VOD for YouTube right now, later. But hey, if you like what you see, hit the follow button on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a thing. Would appreciate it. You'll enjoy our flights all over Europe and the US. We'll treat you right. We take feedback, good, bad, or indifferent. We like the feedback on our streams, be it, hey, your stream looks choppy, your stream looks pixelated, your audio stinks. Give me that feedback. I want it. I want it to better the stream for y'all. And then again, we do have a VA Mobile Solutions. Feel free to join us. We're on FS Hub. And we also have a Discord. Feel free to join it. Discord link inbound. Jump in there. We have obviously a flight sim channel. We have a Star Citizen channel. We also have only pause if you want to post your pet pics. We have a battleship page because I'm a battleship nerd. And then we also have real aviation photos I just put in there for aviation photos, which I got to pick Put in my pick of the day of a pic I took before when I lived in Vegas. I got a lot of pictures. So more to come, more to come, more to come. Oh yeah. If you want to join us, FS Hub, type in MOB as a search and pick the airlines. You can join us, or you can click the link. Right there, it's coming in. I'm going to be there in a minute there, YouTube. Well, you can get in on the ground level of our VA. It's dark out. It's dark out, chat. As we head over the Mediterranean, look at that. You can even see the Milky Way band above us. Right there's Orion.
Rome radar to their 216.
That's his belt, that's his sword.
Level 370.
Little constellation.
216 Rome radar
View.
identified.
And some clouds around. I don't foresee any weather. I mean, we can check it out. Check out what we got weather-wise. That's a little bit we're crossing over right now. Here you go, the FS Hub view. Here's your transponder, your speed, heading, altitude. Altitude is radar altitude above ground. Get your tracking, shows your route, where you're at, and the weather. Right now it'll show you 1 pilot error online, 1 airborne. So, and if it's all run by one thing, obviously the website, but then your landing rate monitor is where it pushes everything to here and everywhere else. And then, as we discussed earlier, Mobile Solutions is now on BeyondATC as one of their VAs that it does recognize MOB as in Mobile Solutions. So it'll say Mobile 214 Heavy is my call sign right now. It picked Heavy for me because I'm in the 777. If you're in the 737, it's just going to say Mobile 214. There's some pretty cool things happening with our little VA. We would love to get you in and go from there. Yeah, feel free to join us and have some fun. So I was looking at as a quote personal aircraft in the sim. I was looking at maybe the A1 Sky Raider, a Vietnam era jet, or maybe a A6. But the one I saw for flight simming, I don't know if it's that great. You definitely better believe when it comes out for DCS, I'm going to be grabbing the A6. Right now it's out for out as AI. But we'll get it there. The Demos released an A6 for 2020. I don't know if it's in 2024. But yeah, that's one I'm looking at. As a big collector of aircraft. So something with FS Hub, you also have Aero Economy. So not only shows how much you earn, which I have earned $22,441 so far. You can buy houses. You can buy lottery tickets. Here, let me pull it over. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Aero Economy is the one I wanted. It gives you an overview, that's what it is. 0 aircraft, and you can't buy that stuff yet. You can buy a property, which is pretty cool. Build new property. And you say where you want it, pick it on a map. That shows where I'm at right now in Charlotte in the game in Aero Economy. I use a SATAC. I use the old SATAC right now. Quattro. I just use a SATAC, but I'm looking to get the Bravo. Honeycomb Bravo in March. And it suffices. I got spoilers, both those. I got a button for my flaps. Trim I got on the SATAC yoke. I got a button, like I said, for flaps, a button for landing gear, and then the bottom right button down for brakes, up to arm speed brakes. It does what I need for now, but yeah. Well, you looking at buying a throttle? Throttles are good. Loss is good, makes a world of difference. I do have an X52 as well that I use for DCS, but I use a SATAC yoke, rudder pedals, and throttle. I do have a old GoFlight MCP Pro that I use to control all this, like heading 247. I can reach up here and turn it, and change it.
Turkish 6397 Heavy.
Yeah.
Rome Radar 131.1.
Central 131.
Welcome aboard, Quattro. Where are you from? Where are you from, sir? Or ma'am? The Carolinas. Puerto Rico, nice. I have a couple of supervisors I work with are from Puerto Rico. And the one lady is feisty. Yeah, the company I work for is very diverse. We got people from Vietnam, Africa, Europe, everywhere. Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Mexico, a couple from the Philippines. So, very diverse. Which I love. Especially when we do potlucks. I'm a big boy and I like to eat, and I get to try different cultures' foods, which is really good. And then my go-tos for the potluck to make for everybody is either sausage balls or chicken fried rice, or I'll make a little bit of crawfish fried rice. So crawfish is like a freshwater lobster, very small, for people that don't know. But it's a southern thing, so southern U.S., southeast to be specific. So obviously you fly the 777 Quattro. Maybe it's Quattro. That's how I pronounce that. What else do you fly? If you don't mind me asking, like TFDI MD-11 is one of my favorite. The BAE 146. We do have the 737-800 from PMDG. Yeah, 777 is a great aircraft, and it's so easy to start. I'm surprised the 737s aren't as easy to start as the 777 in the sim and real life, obviously. But yeah, the 777s and the TFDI MD-11 freighter are two of my favorites right now. And yeah, typically I do 2 to 3 hour flights. I did a 10-hour flight a couple of weeks ago from Munich all the way to Boston. Oh my god, that took forever. And it was all real time. And I streamed the whole thing. So yeah. But yeah, we have our own, can't really see it. Well, you can sort of see it now. Our own VA. We have our own paint, mobile solutions. This is the cargo variant, obviously. We're talking about maybe getting the passenger variant. And then you hear BeyondATC in the background. We are Mobile Solutions is an airline in BeyondATC now. We got that in yesterday, so that was pretty cool. And it's free. We just use FS Hub for everything. And there's that redonkulous camera shake. 787-37. Okay, cool. What 787 do you use? Wish Quality Wings would have kept going with theirs. I like theirs. It is not an MS-24. The Bravo. Okay, okay. Cool, those are 3 good points. Yeah, I'm a Boeing man myself, so I know a lot of people getting into the Airbus stuff, but I'm Boeing. I think it was because when I was 10, when my friends, and this is going to age myself, in the 80s, had a friend whose father worked for an old defunct airlines named Piedmont Airlines. His father worked on these simulators in Winston-Salem, the motion sims. And he took us there a few times to, while he was working to jump in the sims, and there were times open, so he let us get in there with us and fly the real 737 sims that they trained on back in the 80s. So that was, I think that's what got my love for aviation going. Oh, Airbus 350? Yeah, we're contemplating grabbing a couple of Airbuses for the VA we have, because I know a lot of people love the Airbuses. Yeah, we'll have to see.
Good afternoon. Descending fire oxygen 1 Mike. Flight level 237.
Air 1733, Rome radar contact.
So is it Quatre CMC? Am I pronouncing that right? Quatre? I know it's... I don't want to mess up people's names. I do that at work enough. Alright, cool. Not on. Haven't lived in Vegas. I don't know Spanish. I guess I know Spanish un poco. So, because that was, workforce was like 75% Hispanic, of which 50% was female. So, the ladies there tried to teach me some Spanish, so it was good. Now they're asking me to learn French and Vietnamese here. I'm a typical American. We don't learn a lot of languages. Y'all that know multiple languages, boom, y'all smart. Saying, do you speak French at all? Yeah, I'm in the cargo 777. Here, let's take a tour inside. 2 jump seats come through here. 4 more jump seats. There's a bathroom here they don't model. Food. Door. Little door. Another little door. Another jump seat. Which, if you're the one that has to ride in that seat, deal. Baskets behind the seats to hold your stuff. Tom Hanks is not on board, so we're safe. And you can see it's full of cargo. Full of cargo. And a start back there, so. But yeah, I love the freight. Even in Star Citizen, I haul freight. I'm like, I do mining, but I love the haul too, so. Because in Star Citizen, I have the whole sea, the caterpillar, the raft, so. But mostly, obviously, I stream Flight Sim right now. I used to be big in streaming Star Citizen, but a patch a year and a half ago was so bad I stopped playing it. I haven't really been back a lot since, but it's getting interesting again.
Runway Turkish 4 Hotel Lima, flight level 350.
Turkish 4 Hotel Lima, run radar contact.
And then, yeah, I'm running BeyondATC, and these are the default voices you hear, not even the premium voices. So, like, I know a lot of people like say intentions because you get a first officer and they like do stuff for you, but it's subscription based. I don't want that. I don't want a subscription based. All right, let me jump down to FMC. We're still not ready to go to flight level 350. We're not even halfway through the flight yet. Yeah. What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking, or are you in school? Like, I'm just a distribution supervisor, so. You don't have to tell me. I just like learning people, seeing what they do. Appreciate the follow. Hey, and it updated the follower goal. Yay! Thank you. Now in the MD-11, I'm actually on the GEs still too. It does have the Pratt & Whitneys, but I like the GEs better. And then I do have the Boris Sound Pack for the 777. Okay, we do have a Discord. We're just getting it going back up and going again. There's a channel for Flight Simming, Star Citizen, real aviation photos. I do have a battleship channel because I'm a huge battleship nut. And then only pause is I got dogs. Maverick and Goose. Yes, Maverick and Goose from Top Gun. So what I name my dogs after. 2 Siberian Huskies.
214 heavy. Contact multi-control 122.775.
Contact multi-control 122.775. Mobile 214 heavy.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you won't be disappointed in that. You can do so much more on your PC and Flight Sim than you can currently on Xbox. And you get more peripherals if you want. Because I got throttle, yoke, rudder pedals, MCP. I have a stream deck that helps me to get in here and change my views. Stuff. But yeah, 5070 is a good card. I'm on an older PC. I'm still running a 3090, but I hope to stretch this thing out another year, at least. Which the 3090 is a really good card. But you'll be able to use the DLS 4.5, which will help you with frame rates and stuff too. And then with the 5070, you'll be able to run a lot of current games. Like a Star Citizen, like, you know, your CODs and stuff like that. And what else we got? We got obviously a camera hooked up, microphone hooked up. And audio control. I have two, on top of the USBs on the computer, I have two USB extensions for 3.0. So, flight simming can be an expensive hobby for sure, just like Star Citizen. Man, I remember playing flight sim on the original. On my Commodore 64. I go back all that way. I was looking up, my dad always had got me a computer. He knew what was coming, so. Yoke. I have a SATEC yoke with the throttle. That's what I'm flying with right now. Actually, yeah, SATEC yoke, throttle, and rudders. They're old, but they still get the job done. But like I said, I want to upgrade to the Alpha Bravo throttle coordinate, which we get from the Microtech store here in where I live. A lot of stuff I'm lucky enough I have a nice computer store here that I can go to and get. Yeah, the SATEC Pro Flight Yoke System. It's old. There is better, but you know, it does the job for me for now. Maybe eventually I'll upgrade the yoke and pedals to the Alpha stuff, but like I said, these work perfectly fine. Do you have a flight yoke or a stick? What you got? What you got? What you got? Are you still using an Xbox controller, possibly? He's dark. And then, yeah, I also have for the views and stuff on here. I do use a Xbox controller. So we can look at the views outside and stuff like this, move around it. That's how I moved around to walk around in the cockpit a few minutes ago. You can even zoom in here and you'll see my co-pilot Steve. Right there's Steve in the co-pilot seat. I like how they'll put in Steve, the co-pilot, but they don't put the pilot in. So there's little things. That's a PMDG thing though. Got some weather ahead. Alright, so let's keep it on profile here. And we're going to tune the altitude up to 3.5. Got that set, so if it stays on profile, it'll follow that path. And he's already starting to go up some right now. Why not? He will though. once we get to that point in the flight plan, it'll follow the profile, which is cool. So, Quatre, what areas do you fly in mostly? Like Puerto Rico to Miami, Puerto Rico to South America, Cuba? Oh, nice. It's a nice setup. Yeah, the Moses are good, man. Oh, damn. Does that have force feedback? Yeah. Do you have the one with force feedback? Puerto Rico to Florida. There you go. Yeah, Fly Tampa used to have their Tampa scenery used to be really good, but they've been slow to update for Microsoft 2024. Like I said, they just came out with the Vegas 3.0, and then they released the 3.1 patch even for that. So hopefully they'll get back into the swing of things. But having lived in Vegas for 15 years, it's pretty dang accurate. You know, they just have a couple of things to fix. But yeah. Live too many places to count. I'm tired of moving. There you go, the engine light on. Our blue engines. Our fabulous logo right there. But our paints are on flightsim.to, so our just type in mobile solutions, they pop up. So we got some people download them just to use them on their own without joining the VA, which is perfectly fine. We have a painter that I use on Fiverr named Masoul. He's a really good guy. He's done a few paints for me over the years. It's still 1914, so we caught it. Ooh, we gained 3 minutes, chat. Oh, nice. So JFK to EGGI, what's that? 9-hour flight? 10 hours? You use SimBrief? SimBrief's one of the best things that came out for Flight Sim years ago. Nice. So we are about a third of the way over the Mediterranean right now. SimBrief is a really good tool to get them flight plans and stuff. And then FS Hub will track, it's free, It'll track your landing rates and all that and keep them in there. Or Volanta. Volanta is what we use for the tracking up top. It's free too, the version I use. I used to use the premium one, paid a subscription, but FS Hub does everything that Volanta does. I just use the flight strip at the top from Volanta until I get got to figure out a couple of things on the FS Hub strip that they provide. So there's so many resources. Okay. So much to get into with PCs and flight sim. Yeah, you'll be happy you got a PC. And I know you probably played controllers your whole life. I'm the opposite. I've been mouse and keyboard my whole life, so I prefer mouse and keyboard in like your FPS games. Yeah, you should be, man. It's like exciting. Even I've had computers my whole life. Even when I get a new one, I'm always excited just to see what it can do. Like go to benchmark.com and see what it benchmarks your computer at. It's what I always do. Like one of the first things. BeyondATC's been awful quiet. Probably because we're over in the Mediterranean, so. You didn't make a left turn, or is that the wind? Oh, that's the wind. Dang! Look how strong that wind is. 104 knots pushing us left. That's why we're on 125 course and not lined up with the magenta straight. That's a powerful wind. Alright. Let me let's request an altitude change.
Mobile 214 Heavy, request altitude change.
Mobile 214 Heavy, roger, send you altitude.
Request flight level 350, mobile 214 Heavy.
Mobile 214 Heavy, roger, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, mobile 214 Heavy.
Right, and now you should see us start to climb here any second. See it slowly easing up. And there we go. Higher altitude, save some gas. But once Aero Economy gets fully going with FS Hub, they will charge us for gas. Now engines are killing it right now. Recall is checked. Auto brakes, we're only halfway through, but we're going to ahead and set auto brakes 2. And then we'll do our approach briefing momentarily. We still got ways to go. Still got a ways to go. Speaking of which, I'm gonna pop out, let the dogs out real quick, and I will be right back. We're back. We are back. Hopefully, you enjoyed yourself. Ignore that. Meow. Let me see. I know I have a picture of them somewhere. Here are the boys. Goose and Maverick, and that's their insides of one of their toys that they killed. That's Maverick and Goose. Maverick and Goose are two 80-pound Siberian Huskies. I think they're lap dogs. We are at 35,000, so we're good on that. We're just over halfway, which is good. Man, I want to get an EFIS so bad so I don't have to worry about this stuff. But the descent's way up here, so we got a ways to go. Keep it at 80. Keep it at 80 miles for right now. So we have just about an hour and 15 to go, flight chat. If I am outbound, so we're going to come in from the south of Cairo. Cairo has 3 runways. We'll probably end up taking the middle runway. Get to us earlier. 5? Look at the summary plan. Yeah, 5 right for now. Let me pull up that chart. Alright. Loading up the chart. So we'll come in at 2700 on course 044. I'm gonna go ahead and tune that in. 044. The height will be 2700, like I said. Decision height for this airport is about 300, 448. The missed approach claim goes straight ahead to 1500, then turn right to 079 to 2500 or as directed. Intercept localizer, no faster than, alright, below 4,500, 2,200 knots. At localizer, at ACFT, aircraft, BORM, 18 nautical miles need to be at 210. Intercepting turn or at 8 nautical miles from threshold need to be at 180. And then we need to stay at 160 until 5 nautical miles from threshold. It says here decision height is 260. Let's go ahead and get that dialed in. What you say, what you say. Too fast. Alright, 260 decision height. We do have that set. Let's pop over to the tablet. 1014. We're going to go ahead and get that dialed in, get that ready for when we do descend. Right now it's at 1012, so we don't have to do that much. There we go, 1014. Alright, we're all set there. So we can actually, approach briefing is complete. Let's go ahead and get our landing speed. So we want 30 at 150. That's what we're going to do. We got that. Checklist complete. $30 at 150. Still got a ways to go before descent starts. Plus 300, even the camera's shaking at that quote. Hopefully, we'll see what we do. You gonna get a flight in today, or you been busy? Because I didn't even fly on stream yesterday.
Contact Athens Control 135.875.
Center on 135.875. Mobile 214 Heavy. Athens Control, Mobile 214 Heavy. Good evening. Flight level 350.
I'm about 214 Heavy. Athens Control identified.
Man, it sounds like I woke that controller up. But yeah, negative 200, bruh.
Contact and isolate information approach 136.002.
Close your eyes and think it.
Contact and isolate information approach 136.025 EGN 123.
Yeah, Athens Control sounds like he's half asleep. Yeah, I guess it is the middle of the night for him. Well, not really. Like what, 8 o'clock over there, 9 o'clock?
Super. Contact Cairo Control 119.35.
Contact Cairo Control 119.35 Emirates 752 Super.
There's a A380 out there somewhere if they're calling for Emirates Super, which is cool. But there is an island to the left of us. Can't see anything on it. I think there's clouds below us too.
Descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1007
Do believe there are clouds below us. I can check, but I'm too lazy. Ah! Well, last night's flight from Vegas to San Diego was a landing at dusk, which is pretty cool. And that's a quick flight, Vegas to San Diego. Pretty good. Yep. Man, the winds are getting even stronger. Look at this. 124. They were 110. Now it's 124. We're at Saloon. Let's see, we still got a ways to go before descent. Let's see if Spat next is up. Okay, I want to look at something on the buttons pressed, add an action. Simulation of that. Axis throttle reverser set. Throttle level reverse. I gotta figure out which one of these for engine reversers will work. And Spat next for this throttle. Because right now I have a button on the yoke, and then it doesn't always read stuff, so something else to play with to figure out. Else to figure out. Alright. Get this thing to update and see where we're at. Here we go. Should be down in here. Just waiting on the FS Hub radar to update. There we go. Longer flight today. Like I said, 3-hour block time. We're at 2 hours and 10 minutes. And honestly, we have about an hour to go. So a little over 3 hours today. Okay, here's the crazy thing. It's winter in here, and I'm about to kick the air on. I gotta turn the heat down downstairs first. See what that does. Let's see what the temp is up here.
GM2 Romeo Victor, contact, nice information, approach 136.025.
71 degrees upstairs. That's not that bad, but this room is like 10 degrees warmer than it is by the thermostat. Whoa, stop drinking. I wonder if there's going to be a chase plane patch.
Contact Cairo control 119.35.
Alright, we're under Cairo control now.
Cairo control, mobile 214 heavy, good eagle, flight level 350. Mobile 214 heavy, Cairo control, radar contact.
Radar contact. Yeah, we do use BeyondATC for our ATC. For those that aren't ready for VATSIM, I highly recommend it. It's you pay one time and you're good. If you want the premium voices, you pay for those separate. I have the premium voices, but quite honestly, I'm just using the default. I haven't touched the premium voices yet. So yeah, BeyondATC, our call signs in there, mobile. Our airline ICAO is MOB. As we continue to expand our airline, we're growing slowly. You know, we got a 737-8 PMDG passenger variant painted, and then we got this, the 777 freighter painted for airlines. We're going to do 2 more next month. The Cessna 172 and something else we're going to pick. Might be the 737 MAX, possibly. Just another 2 default planes to give people choices when they come in. So we don't. I want everybody to be able to fly with us that wants it. Just have some fun. Got a hub in Liverpool and a hub in Munich right now. We have several routes to choose from, and you can pick stuff that isn't a route of ours and it'll still give you credit. Always tell people keep that in mind. Route wise, let me pull it up. These are just some of our routes. Frankfurt to Munich. Munich to Hamburg. Dusseldorf, Munich. Dusseldorf, Munich. Heathrow. Liverpool, like I said. Cairo. Munich to Cairo. We're doing Rome to Cairo right now. There's the 10-hour flight that I did. That's just some of them to start. There's more. It's just the 10 most recently added. We do have a route map. You can see Liverpool, we have Belfast, Dublin, London, which is London City. Munich, which is our main hub to start. We have quite a few. You can see here, Cairo's where we're heading right now. We might pop Cairo to UAE tomorrow. And then we have one all the way over here, Hong Kong. A Hong Kong International Airport. Like I said, you can fly your own, because if you look at me, let me jump to my dashboard. You can see, there's my Boston to Philly, Boston, Charlotte. I did a Chicago to Charlotte flight, and then I've done Salt Lake to Vegas, Vegas to San Diego, and you can see all this down here, and my horrible landing rates that I don't hide. From Leeds to Manchester. Okay. And you can see. Then you get personal achievements across the pond. The investor, because I bought 2 lotto tickets, so it says I'm an investor. And then you can go like to Aero Economy, like I showed you earlier, my personal money. If I go to the airlines and ask for our airlines money wise, we've made 118,757. So, and you can see we got quite a bit of stuff in here. You would see, if you join the airlines, the quick links. You would not see the admin unless we make you, give you a role to do it. Well, that's them. That is them. And then we do take suggestion for routes and stuff, what we want to do. Quite a bit to look at in here for sure. Alright, we should be coming up on the coast here soon. So ATC may start picking up. Yeah, saying we got to keep convincing your viewers to join us. I think once we get to Cessna and what's his name will join us. The newer guy. He's on Xbox though. I don't.
Tier 768 radar vectors. IL is runway 05 center. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors.
I don't think FS Hub will work on the Xbox.
Egypt Tier 768.
Egypt Tier 768. Cairo Airport landing runway 05 center.
Cairo Airport landing runway 05 center. Egypt Tier 768.
Egypt Tier 768. Turn right, heading 135 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 135. Egypt Tier 768.
Egypt Tier 768. Descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120. Egypt Tier 768.
So FS Hub does work on Xbox. That's good to know, man. We can use that as a recruiting point with our BA. So obviously they can use their phone to get their route set and then do the stuff in that on the Xbox and the landing rate monitor. Excuse me. So that's good to know. Good to know. We're coming in on 5 right, they said. Right, it's 2,700. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Look at that. I think there were height restrictions. As long as it's in the profile, we are good though. I do need to jump down here into the FMC and take a couple of looks here at our approach. Yeah, they're set up. Okay. Because there is no star for Cairo, at least in here. But it is set up to line us up on the flight path for approach to get us set up properly. And then we're going to go ahead and get our height set to follow profile. 2700. And then she'll follow the profile all the way down. So far, so good on everything. Ooh, what did I hit? Nothing. Decent soundtrack I got. Nothing too bad. He's dark outside. It'd be cool if they added a multiplayer for BeyondATC. That way we can do like stuff with just the VA and things. Obviously you might get other people in there, but as a VA we can get set up and do like something together. I think that'd be cool. Now it's 1013 now. Gonna knock it down 1013. Top of the cents up here. Still 100 miles from MMA, which is there, and into Depka. SimBrief is a lifesaver for sure. Yeah, I can't wait to get this mixer set up and see what I can do with that. So if I get the mixer set up, it opens up more of my keys on my Stream Deck. But right now I have control of the mic on it with the mute and stuff. I can do that with the thing. I gotta buy a microphone cable, and then I gotta get a new headset because it does the old audio plug-in in the back of the computer, not USB. I had to pump it back out to the PC so y'all can hear it. So it'll be interesting to see how I get this set up. Popped off the wing lights. We don't need them. We just have the logo light on. That's all we need. We don't need the wing lights. Reading on what people's planning on doing for this storm. There's people going crazy around the Carolinas. People worried about why we want Greenland. I don't want Greenland. It's another country. We don't need to be messing in our business. Like, oh, if Russia fires ICBMs at us, that's Greenland's in the path. Well, yeah, but our interceptors are crap, so they ain't going to do nothing. Sorry. Not supposed to get political. That's not really political, that's just world affairs, but yeah.
Egypt Tier 768, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, Egypt Tier 768.
Egypt Tier 768, contact Cairo, approach 119.05.
We're starting to get close.
119.05, Egypt Tier 768.
Saudi at 334, turn right heading 300, climb to flight level 310.
Yeah, the skips,
Turn right heading
yeah.
300, climb to flight level 310, Saudi.
It gets very annoying, you're right. And 114, so it's still holding 114 knots, heading 238. strong winds. Are you flying right now, Saying? Hell, are you streaming right now? Oh. Ood. Okay, cool. Yep, you better. I'm gonna tell my mommy. 1:45. We probably have about hour 15? 30, about 45 minutes left in the flight, I bet. Just pop up, but there we go. I was gonna say, what do I have a thing at the bottom? Let me look at something here real quick, chat. Okay, it works. Alright, let me look at something, see if this will work. There we go. So now, if I hit Alt Enter, it shouldn't. It jumps it, but it doesn't show it. Alright, we're just testing something. You'll say it's my fault. You won't get no chocolate chip cookies, bruh. No chalky chips for you, bruh. You'll get the oatmeal. That's another thing I need to do. I need to go through and redo my little graphics for the stream. Little graphics for stream. We still got a ways to go before top of descent. Still got a ways to go. But we do have a light nowhere to be found. Nothing. You would think it's the middle of the night. It's only like 8:48. It's not even 9 o'clock. Wake up. You're not me. You don't go to bed at 7, 8 o'clock. Oh, there's that stupid shake. I wonder, have you heard saying if they're working on fixing this? What else we got news-wise? It talks about DLSS 4.5. Community nominations, we already did that. By Tampa 3.1 patch. Let's see what they say. So they have the orb of the sphere working. Yeah, me too, saying, okay, you hadn't heard anything either. Let's look at the comments. All right. There's nothing really for. Looks like they fixed most of this stuff. Flight Sim Dispatch. Wonder what that is.
Egypt Tier 688.
Oh, airline schedule. Okay. Anchorage is released for Tower Simulator.
Contact Cairo, approach 119er.
X-Plane 12.4 Beta 3 is released. Are you still considering getting X-Plane, Sam? Rosefire sells a 737 overhead panel. That's from yesterday. Tokyo Haneda enters beta for X-Plane. Okay. Warsaw Radom is released.
Saudi, at 114 heavy. Good evening, flight level 410.
Are you going to get the Boris audio for the 737 now that it's out for 2024? I was listening to it on YouTube last night. Oh my god, it sounds so good. It sounds good. So Cairo, we are using the default. Yeah, Chase Plane is an experimental release.
This is Kilo Bravo. Contact Cairo, approach 119.05.
Contact
Chase
Cairo,
Plane.
approach 119.05, sus Kilo Bravo.
I know, man. I got like I said, I'm working overtime in a couple of weeks to get like an extra $500 so I can get my throttle I want. So they don't hurt the pocket. I know what it's like. Think. Yep, there's our. See what we got for Orbix. It would be Africa. HECA, that's where we're going, Cairo International. But it's only for, oh, here it is, for 2024. I mean, HECA looks pretty good in the screenshots on Orbix. PIA models. See if they have any videos of it.
Egypt Tier 876, radar vectors, ILS runway 05 center. Report ready for descent.
So, saying I'm using experimental on BeyondATC. I don't think you are. Let me know if mobile's not in the one you're in.
Cairo landing runway 05.
Should be okay, but I don't know.
Cairo landing runway 05 center. Egypt Tier 876.
Egypt Tier 876, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200. Egypt Tier 876.
I'm sure it's fine, but still. Let me look at something else here. The BeyondATC base package $29.99. Premium's $59.99. Let me look at something. Download it, and then I can't remember where you buy it.
Hero Control, Egypt Tier 778 Heavy. Good evening. Flight level 370. Egypt Tier 778 Heavy. Hero Control identified.
I don't have any way to gift BeyondATC, so I'm going to ask them. Ask them when we get to the Discord. The old food, where are you hiding? There you are.
Egypt Tier 876, turn left, heading 055 vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 055, Egypt Tier 876.
Egypt Tier 876, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Egypt Tier 876.
Alright, we got that question in. I ask. Worst they can say is, nah. Don't do the shake. Man, bruh. Then I know there used to be a way to hide the cursor on streams. I gotta find that setting again. So after Takri, which is right here, top of descent will come. Look at our map real quick here. See where we're at in the world. Yeah, we're over land.
Egypt here 882, radar vectors, ILS runway 05 center. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 05 center ready for descent. Egypt here 8.
I wonder if they're going to make us go to 5 center instead of 5 right.
882, Cairo airport landing runway 05 center.
Cairo airport, landing runway 05 center. Egypt here 882.
Egypt here 882, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200. Egypt here 882.
Yeah, saying we just need to win the lottery somehow. That way we can buy everything for Flight Sim. You can get you a full 737 cockpit in your house, and I'll get a full 777 cockpit in my house. I think they're like 15,000 US by what I've seen. Unless you want to go with the motion sim, then they're like $1 million each. $1 million US. Yeah. I think for the full motion simulator, the $1 million, you would literally have to rent a new space for it because it would not fit in. I know it won't fit in my house. One can dream, right? Right there's our top of descent. Just under 120 miles out. Alright, before our top of descent, I'm gonna go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back. back.
75 easy 14 Juliet Romeo. Bye
We're
bye.
back. Figure out what we're doing for dinner. I think we're gonna do shrimp fried rice tonight. Fried chicken tomorrow. Then I'll be able to take that to work on Friday. Oh wait, we have hot dogs and hamburgers Friday. I'll take my chicken just in case. Oh look, there's a road below us.
Missile Mike Lima, turn left, heading 315 vectors for Cairo.
Turn left, heading 215 Missile Mike Lima.
There are lights. There's humanity.
Ideal 615, radar vectors, ILS runway 05 center. Port ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 05 center ready for descent. Ideal 615.
A deal 615. See, I'm hearing airlines I never hear now.
Cairo landing runway 05 center. Ideal 615.
So we're gonna go to 5 Center. I'm pretty sure.
Sky 112 Juliet, turn right, heading 300, climb to flight level 370.
Turn right, heading 300, climb to flight level.
We already got everything programmed in. We've done that. Flaps will be at 30 landing.
Mike Lima, descend to flight level 120.
With what, 150 I think was the speed? Yeah, 150. It's all down here. 260 above decision height.
615, descend to flight level 070.
1030 when we get there.
070, ideal 615.
So according to this, we have 18 minutes till we land. We know that's not right. Because our ETA is 1921. Currently in the plane, it says it's 1904.
Egypt Tier 621, radar vectors, ILS runway 05 center. Report ready for descent. Radar vectors, ILS runway 05 center ready for descent. Egypt Tier 621. Egypt Tier 621, Cairo Airport landing runway 05 center. Cairo Airport landing runway 05 center. Egypt Tier 621. Egypt Tier 621, descent to flight level 210. Descend to flight level 210.
We're still 80 miles from descent. So we'll hit here and then we'll turn left. And then once we get there, we'll start descending, which it'll be a profile. And there's the shimmy, shimmy, shake. There's the left turn. Which we're not quite at the point yet. But it's keeping us on path. Coming into Cairo at night. Won't be able to see the pyramids, so tomorrow we'll figure up our flight. Like I said, I think we may do Cairo to the UAE, and we'll do a day flight. It's flying over in Europe when I get on, usually it's dark.
Egypt Tier 702, radar vectors, ILS runway 05 center. Report ready for descent. Radar vectors, ILS runway 05 center ready for descent. Egypt Tier 702.
We'll jump that down to 40.
Cairo Airport landing runway 05 center. Cairo Airport landing runway 05
See, this is
center,
where
Egypt Tier 702.
you can barely see the horizon. Why this is so important,
Egypt Tier
because
702, descent to flight level
you can get so confused without instruments when you can barely see the horizon. Get that spatial distortion.
Approach 119.05.
Contact Cairo. Approach 119.05. Egypt Tier 882.
Oval 214 heavy radar vectors.
5 right.
ILS runway 05 right. Report ready for descent.
So we are staying on 5 right, so we're going to acknowledge that. Mobile 214 heavy ready for descent into runway ILS 5 right.
Mobile 214 heavy. Cairo landing runway 05 right. Cairo landing runway 05 right. Mobile 214 heavy.
What I said, but okay, Steve, you got it.
Easy 6 for uniform Lima. Contact Athens control 135.875.
Upper descent's coming up.
Athens control 135.875.
30 miles out.
Uniform Lima.
Hopefully the music was okay today, chat. Little 80s synthesizer music. 80s synth. little more energy than our Jazz. But the Jazz is nice.
Egyptier 702, turn left, heading 230 vectors for the approach. Turn left, heading
044, we are set.
702.
FYM, we should take a left. We'll see what type of landing it gives us here. So I'm surprised there is no star here in Cairo.
702, descent to flight level 070. Descent to flight level 070, Egyptier 702.
Nothing really outside, Steve. We're back in the dark. There's a little bit of light. There's a little bit of light.
Egyptier 621, turn left, heading 280 vectors for the approach. Turn left, heading 280, Egyptier 621.
Alright, we're coming up on descent. Be here before we know it, chat.
Egyptier 621.
Nothing outside.
6,000 feet, QNH 101 tree. Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 101 tree, Egyptier 621.
Okay, so yeah, you can't see the pilot on this one, but you can see the co-pilot, Steve! And there's several choices that you can pick for it, and they all have uniforms. I mean, the uniforms aren't great, but it's better than, like, I guess I can do jogging suits and stuff like some cargo pilots do. Now, FS2 crew has a, for the 777 and I think for the 737 PMDG, it gets people and puts people right here in the seats too. The thing I'd like to see is when GSX loads the plane, if the people that sit in the plane would stay active in the plane. Alright, we're descending. Alright, we're already behind, so we're going to deploy speed brakes. Can't really see it, but they're deployed. You can see it right here. And you can see it's slowly catching us up on this descent rate.
Mobile 214 Heavy, clear direct Cairo Airport. Expect further instructions closer to destination.
Roger, clear direct Cairo Airport, Mobile 214 Heavy.
Alright, let's jump down the FMC, do this direct to Cairo.
Ideal 615, contact Cairo, approach 119.05.
Which we're gonna go right here. That's about as direct as I'm gonna get. We're doing that, we're way behind on our approach.
Mobile 214 Heavy, descent to flight level 070.
Descent to flight level 070, mobile 214 heavy.
Alright, they give us some directions.
Turn left, heading 315 vectors for Cairo.
070, let's turn in our altitude for that. He's having us descend awfully fast.
Ideal 763, descent to flight level 120. Descent to flight level 120, Ideal 763.
Just saying real quick while I'm on descent. Up in the top right when you're in the menu, you know how you can click your gamer tag up there? Click that, go into customize identity, and then there's an option to change the appearance of your co-pilot. And then there's a Flight Sim TO mod that'll also be able to get both pilot and co-pilot in the seat.
Egypt Tier 621, contact Cairo, approach 119.05. Contact Cairo, approach 119.05, Egypt Tier 621.
Cool. Hopefully you found it. If not, we can walk through it like at the end if you still need it. But I might pick up the mod so the pilot's in there too. I think that'd be better for immersion. Better for immersion purposes.
Mobile 214 Heavy, contact Cairo, approach 119.05.
Contact Cairo, approach 119.05, mobile 214 heavy.
Linus 265.
We gotta get down.
CF05C, turn right, heading 015, maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final.
Oh, we're almost at 10,000. We are going down fast.
Center.
Speed's down to 138.
Heading 015, 2,500 feet until established. Cleared eye.
So we're getting there.
05, center front is 265.
Did it work, Stan?
Ideal 615, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, Ideal 615.
Ideal 615, turn right, heading tree 15 vectors for the approach.
Stan, eventually I want to try me and you getting on multiplayer somewhere. And like you spawn the 737.
Mobile 214 heavy.
And I'll spawn the 777. And if we both have the paints, I want to see if they load correctly. So we can get a screenshot.
Good evening, QNH 1012, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 05 right.
QNH 1012, expect raid, are vectors for ILS runway 05 right, mobile 214 heavy.
Glennis 265, contact Cairo Tower 118.1, have a good
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and arm our speed brake.
Tower 118.1.
We'll drop our flaps down to 1.
Adil 615, descend to 2,500 feet.
Descend to 2,500 feet to deal 615.
Coming up on 10,000, so we want to go ahead and kick these on.
615, 3 miles from CF05C, turn right, heading 015, maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 05 center.
Turn right, heading 015, 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway.
We got the speed brake on because we're still behind. Stop it.
Egypt Air 621, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Still behind under descent, so.
QNH 1012, Egypt Air 621. Cairo departure, Egypt Air 702. Good evening, flight level 100.
A little bit. Let's go to 5 flaps just to see if it'll slow us down more.
02 Cairo approach, QNH 1012, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 05 center. QNH 1012, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 05 center, Egypt Air 702.
Don't want to drop flaps anymore.
4 heavy, descend to flight level 062.
Descend to flight level 06, 2 mobile 214 heavy.
Alright, we got that tuned in.
214 heavy, 15 miles from side 05R, fly present heading, maintain 2,700 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 05 right.
Fly, present heading, 2,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 05 right, mobile 214 heavy.
Adil 615, contact Cairo Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.
Alright, it's not descending fast enough, so we're gonna have to take over.
Egypt Air 621, descend to 3,000 feet. Descend to 3,000 feet, Egypt Air 6.
We're coming in high. Oh look, we're almost on flight path.
621, turn right heading tree 10. Turn right heading tree 10.
I take that back. Let's go back to VNAV. We're okay. So arm that speed brake. Altimeters are set. Oh. RTO still at 2. Speed brake armed. Set. Altimeter set. Go ahead and kick it into approach.
Egypt Air 621, descend to 2,000.
5 right, should be right in there.
Descend to 2,500 feet, Egypt Air 621.
Here we go down.
Egypt Air 621, 3 miles from CF05C, turn right, heading 020, maintain 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 05 center. Turn right, heading 020.
Overspeed.
2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 05 center, Egypt Air 621. Egypt Air 702, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1012. Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1012, Egypt
Aircraft
Air
below us.
702.
There's our runway straight ahead. Okay. Yeah, like I said, maybe Saturday and Sunday. I'll probably know Friday if I'm gonna be off Saturday. I can let you know. We can figure something out. Because if it's icy, I ain't leaving the house.
Have a good evening.
I heard them crickets. Had me confused. Alright, we're gonna drop these speed brakes because we ain't slowing down.
Mobile 214 heavy, contact Cairo Tower 118.1.
Contact Tower 118.1, mobile 214 heavy. Cairo Tower, mobile 214 heavy. ILS runway 05 right.
We gotta get this speed down fast.
Mobile 214 heavy, Cairo Tower. Wind 135 at 5, runway 05 right cleared to land.
Runway 05 right cleared to land. Mobile 214.
We're coming in too fast. How dare you work and have to make money?
Adil 615, wind 135 at 5, runway 05 center cleared to land.
Runway 05 center clear to land. Adil 615.
Speed was 150 for approach. Let's get down into that.
265, monitor ground 120.4.
Ground 120.4, flood is 265. Have a good evening.
Laps down to 20. Pick up them speed brakes. Arm that speed brake. Laps 25. We got one more notch of laps to hit, and we still got 10 more knots to drop. 9. Okay, we're going to be fine. All right, as we approach here, I kill the music. So when we land, we'll exit to the left. Slightly above. We haven't taken over yet.
Ideal 615, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway. Ideal 615.
500. Of course, it still needs to give us 1,000.
Egypt here 621, wind 135 at 5.
Tomorrow we'll check out the pyramids. Obviously we can't do it tonight. So we got a tailwind on this landing. 5 knots.
Ideal 615, monitor ground 120.4 bye-bye.
Ground 120.4, ideal 615.
Alright. My plane. I don't care if my checklist's incomplete. I'd say, and you better not jinx me on the landing rate. I got a good approach set up though from BeyondATC, so it has gotten better. Start a little high.
Egypt here 621, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway. Egypt here 621.
Not going to put any down pressure on it right now. We're going to land a little long, but that's okay.
100. 50.
Cairo Tower, Egypt here 702. ILS runway 05 center.
Egypt here 702, Cairo Tower, continue.
Roger, Egypt here 702.
Alright, reversers are working.
Egypt here 621, monitor ground 120.4.
Not working that great though.
120.4, Egypt here 621. Have a good evening.
Still in the 80s. Long landing. And 60 knots. Clean up the flaps. Alright, I think we actually just had a decent landing, Sam. You see, I don't get the
Mobile 214 heavy,
5
exit
call
next
up.
available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway. Mobile 214 heavy.
Off. Keep moving. Don't want to make the next guy have to go around. Flaps are still retracting. Get over this threshold and kill the lights.
Mobile 214 heavy, contact ground 120.4 bye-bye.
Ground 120.4, mobile 214 heavy.
Cargo
Mobile
C5.
214 Heavy, request taxi to assigned cargo ramp.
Mobile 214 Heavy, Cargo Charlie 5, taxi via Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot, Hotel 2 Lima, hold short runway 05 center.
Cargo Charlie 5 via Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot, Hotel 2 Lima, hold short runway 05 center, Mobile 214 Heavy.
Yeah, we don't need a follow me car. So one thing I do like about BeyondATC is you're learning stuff. You can pull up the thing, you know, whatever ATC directions they give you on the ground, it'll give you a path to follow. So even though it may look like I know what I'm doing, I'm following that. So, 'cause yeah, I really need to start looking at that more for if I ever want to get on VadSim. My landing rate. Oh my god, man, it looks better. I got a concerning. It looked better than that though. Let's see what Volanta says about it. Yeah, Volanta's the same, so. I haven't seen anybody. Everybody's landing on 5 center, it looks like, not 5 right. I think they just know who I am. That's why they're, let's just give this guy the whole runway to himself. Nobody else has to worry about it. He'll smack the landing, and then he'll take forever to get off the runway. So, yeah. So, yeah, definitely need to get the that instructor panel. Coming up, take the second right. We'll stop at runway 23 center, or 5 center, whichever one you want to call it. Not this one, but the next one. Right on Lima, I think it is. Yeah, Lima. Good evening. Welcome to Cairo International Airport. I know there's only a couple people in the jump seats.
Egypt here 702, ramp 324 taxi via Tango 4 Tango Sierra.
Ramp 324 via Tango 4 Tango Sierra, Egypt here 702.
When it is 8:30 local time, temperature outside is a nice calm, cool 20 degrees Celsius. So it's a little toasty out there today. Hopefully your trip to Cairo will be worth it, doing the jump seat. Sorry for the hard landing, but that's what I do. As CEO of the company, only maintenance can complain about me, but they know, thanks to me, they get a paycheck because I give them job security. Tomorrow, if you're joining us, we'll be doing Cairo to UAE. And then that'll wrap up our streaming for the week. Unless Saturday and Sunday we're not working due to ice. And then we'll figure out new routes from there and work our way back to Munich. Now we're coming up on a hold point. Oh wait, I'm not there yet. I hit the brakes so hard.
Level 214 Heavy, holding short 05 center.
Mobile 214 Heavy, cross runway 05 center at Lima. Continue taxi via Lima Tango Sierra Juliet.
Cross runway 05 center at Lima. Continue taxi via
Alright,
Lima
flight
Tango
directors
Sierra
are off.
Juliet. Mobile 214 Heavy.
We're going to get across this runway. Yep, there's a plane landing, so we need to hurry. We should be okay, though. Yeah, we're fine. Then we're going to go left up here. Oh, wait, we're supposed to get dental? As the CFO, dental is your responsibility. Okay. You pick the benefit plans, not me. I do like when you can see aircraft landing as you taxi around. And you can affect them in BeyondATC. They will call for missed approach if they get so close and you're still on the runway, which is really cool. So we're going to take the third right, and then the second left will be our parking spot. Whoop! Gotta pay attention. Aircraft over there. Can't really see them. There he is. That's the one I saw. Yeah, not a great landing again, but we're getting there. Seeing the aircraft go by here any second on the runway. Or did he despawn? It despawned the landing aircraft. Wonder why. Oh, there he is. All right. Here's our turn. Then it's the first parking spot in cargo.
Esma Mike Lima, Ramp Hotel 8 taxi via Tango 4 Uniform Golf Julie, get 1 Alpha.
Ramp Hotel 8 via Tango 4 Uniform Golf Julie, get 1 Alpha, Nesma Mike Lima.
Here we go, Charlie 5. I like they have the lines. That helps me immensely. There's some default airports don't have this, which does make a difference in my eyes. I don't see. Okay, I see him now. There we go. All right, set the parking brake. Brake set. We stop blinding them. Down here. Go to throttles, kill the engines. APU is on. Now let me jump over to the tablet, and we're going to grab. You parked a bit too far and askew. Well, bite me, you directed me there. Me no meanies. Ground connection, set chocks. Disarm all. Open. 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 Open, open. Do a turn around here. maintenance. Let's clear up some stuff here just for the hoots and hollers. Like I said, we like to give our guys some stuff. Back to the overhead. My ground power hasn't come yet. Why not? All right, ground power here. We'll go off, 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 off. Turn these two off. Turn these pumps off. So I don't need a strobe anymore. Don't need a beacon. Now, well, we'll keep the nav. Don't need logo. Turn that off. Flip that back up. Emergency lights up to off. Turn the APU off. And there we go. Alright. With that being said, we are in Cairo. Deboarding. And everybody's going to get off. But that was it. Did you need me to show you the co-pilot stuff, or did you get it figured out, Mr. Sayin? Well, anyway. Folks, that's it for me today. Okay, show you real quick. We'll jump out here, get to the main menu. Actually, don't need to do that. So right here, click that, and it is under, oh God, where is it? I forgot. All right, give me a second. I did forget. I said bad boy on hides. I forgot. I'm gonna have to look at it because I can't remember how I did it now. Let's pull up a YouTuber. Customize identity. Let me look. Pick that. Here we go. Customize. Okay. So click your name. Customize identity. Okay, you got to be in the main menu. Poopy's not. So let me get back in the main menu here. We're going to click our name here. We're going to down custom identity. It'll take you here. Right here, click your Copilot. And then I think it defaults picks this one, which is none. And then you just go through and pick the one you want. Which I had Steve. Which this one's Steve. I have him. And then my other one I use is Jen. This one. Yeah, that's where you do it. So just remember. Click your name. Once you're in the menu, click your name and then custom identity. And that's it. That's how we do it. All right, so that being said, we are going to call it for the day. It is only 2:45, but I got to get outside with the dogs and get some energy out of them. So thank you very much for being here, as always. And we're going to cut you out. And we'll see you tomorrow. Later.